Shout out to Anthony Charleston for sending me this story. If I had a picture of the person, they definitely would have took the place of what you see on your screen. But this image right here has a lot to do with what I'm about to talk about today. This is an image of porridge. I can honestly say that I have never had porridge before, but I think it is a huge staple amongst a lot of Jamaicans. I think that's a huge dish over there. But we're not talking about Jamaica today. We're talking about China. Yes, we are headed to the birthplace of the woo-woo, where you had this one teacher over there who has just been sentenced to death. Yes, you heard it correctly. They have been sentenced to death for poisoning not only their students, but also I think a couple of their colleagues as well. And I think one of them died. They put nitrite poisoning into the porridge, and many students got sick and one died. Now, I will say this. The fact that this person is being sentenced to death and not just life in prison, I don't know how their prison system works over there, but because they are I think they're more of a communist nation, I can imagine the torture they're going to go through. They're probably like, thank you for giving me death, because if you gave me life, who knows what I would have to be doing in those prisons. But let's get into it. A monstrous kindergarten teacher in China has been sentenced to death for poisoning 25 children, one of whom died, with breakfast porridge laced with sodium nitrite as revenge after a fight with a colleague. So you took it out on the kids because of an issue you had with a colleague. How does that work? I swear it's some sick people in this world, but it's also some dumb people too. The court in Jiaozhou, I probably messed that whole name up, on Monday described Ming kindergarten teacher Wang as despicable and vicious for putting the toxic compound into the children's food. She should be punished severely in accordance with the law, the ruling by the Intermediate People's Court said about the ghoulish March 27, 2019 incident after she and another teacher had argued over student management issues. Sodium nitrite, which is often used as a food additive for curing meat, is a highly toxic substance that also is found in fertilizers, munitions, and explosives in high amounts. It can prevent the body from properly absorbing oxygen. A parent told the state-run tabloid Global Times that he rushed to the kindergarten after getting a call that his child had vomited and fainted. The vomit was all over their pants. There were other children who were also throwing up, and they looked pale, said the father, surnamed Lee, according to the report. One of the poisoned kids died in a hospital 10 months after the poisoning. Now imagine that. This poison right here caused a student to be in the hospital for damn near an entire year. And they never recovered and unfortunately died. If I was that parent, bump them dying in prison. I would find them somewhere on the street and that'll be that. The kids said the porridge tasted salty, one parent told the Beijing News, according to the Global Times. The court said Wang also used sodium nitrite, which she brought online on her husband after an argument in 2017. Oh, this bitch is just toxic all the way around. No pun intended with the word toxic. But she tried to poison her own husband. So it just seems to me that if she doesn't get her way, she's going to go out and poison you. She's the real poison ivy. Whoever this chick is. He suffered minor injuries when he drank from a cup in that incident. Wang is expected to die by lethal injection or firing squad. Sheesh! I didn't even know the firing squad still existed, but that just shows you how they get down in China. For what they did, I would be the one to say firing squad. And this was it was how many kids? I think they said it was like 25 kids, 25 people holding 25 guns. That is exactly how I would have it. And each person holding a gun has 25 rounds. 25, I don't know the math, but it's a lot. But damn. But it's what she gets. Like, you got mad at a colleague and decided to take it out on the students because you had an issue with student affairs. And then this woman got into it with her husband and decided, you know what? Instead of me trying to work it out, do this disagreement, I'm just going to go ahead and poison him. No wonder I can't find her picture anywhere. Because I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find it. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments.